Hi, Bill Stainton with Producing Results, and today I want to talk with you about a very scary subject. I want to talk with you about change. Ooh, scary subject, right? Because why? Because we fear change, don't we? We fear change, at least that's what people tell me. You know, I make my living traveling across the country, speaking to leaders just like you, leaders who want to produce better results out of their teams. And if you want to produce better results, that means you have to do something different. And that means something has to change. And people say to me, oh, but we don't like change. No, we fear change. People fear change. And you know what? I don't think that's true at all. People don't fear change. And I know this because of Oprah Winfrey. Now, some of you may remember this. On the Oprah Winfrey Show a few years ago, all of a sudden she announced on one show that everybody in the audience was going to get what? A new car! Wow! And the audience went crazy. They went wild. And if you looked at the expressions of the faces in that audience, did you see fear? Now, keep in mind, getting a new car represents a substantial change. They didn't look frightened to me. They didn't look angry to me. They didn't even look mildly upset. No, these people looked ecstatic. But I thought we were supposed to fear change. See, here's the deal. We don't fear change. We're used to change. Change happens all the time. Life itself is a process of change. What we fear is uncertainty. So if you're leading your team through change and they're frightened by it, it's not the change, it's the uncertainty. And here's the key that you as a leader need to know if you want to produce great results with your team through change. They fear uncertainty, and knowledge kills uncertainty. Knowledge kills uncertainty. So your job as a leader leading your team through change is to give your team as much knowledge as you possibly can. Give them as much information as you possibly can. That kills uncertainty. And that's going to make change easier. Now, will it make it completely easy? No, change is tough. Change is tough, but you'll at least take a lot of the fear out of it. See, here's what happens in change. The part leading up to change, we're okay with that. That's called the status quo. Oh, we're comfortable with that. And then all of a sudden, change comes, and ooh, that's difficult. Because things are changing. It's uncertain. Once the change happens, then we kind of move on the other side and we deal with it. Now, we may or may not be happy with what happened during the change. We may or may not be happy with the new status quo, but we deal with it. We get over it. We move on. That's what we do. It's the change itself. It's the part in the middle that's tough. But it's not scary unless you don't have knowledge, unless it's uncertain. And remember, as a leader, knowledge kills uncertainty. Give your team the knowledge, give your team the information they need to deal with change, and they'll deal with change. Now go out there and produce great results today.